First of all, let's give a warm welcome and a huge congratulations to Jayshree to joining the MVP Club. Jayshree is here to walk us through a key features in the Copilot Studio agent runtime protection status. On the agent page, makers can now quickly determine whether their published agents comply with the security and the governance standards. A single agent level status indicators show if the runtime protection is active, helping verify that threat detection is turned on and the functioning properly. This ensures all the agents remain compliant and secure in the real time. But why? Let's hear everything from the Jayashree. So over to you, Jayashree.
Thank you, Ambesh, and welcome everyone to the Power Collab session. So I will dive into the new feature which is available on Copilot Studio, which is called as Agent Protection Status, where in a single agent level status, agent makers can determine whether published agent adheres to organizational security and governance standards and ensures that the detection is compliant. So this feature increases the sense of security for makers while building agents inside Copilot Studio by showing that each agent's threat detection status, required authentication level, and applicable security policies as well. So in the agent tabs, you can see a new column which is showing up as protection status. This shows one of the three status for each published agent, and that can be protected. Protected shows us that security checks has been passed, and that's why it shows up a green shield. Whereas there can be two different status as well. One of them can be needs review, which indicates that there are some issues with policies or authentication, and third one is unknown. So the status would be unknown, written as unknown. So that means there is no security data available. And let's go into directly on demo. So if I land on the Copilot Studio page, I would be able to see all of my agents where protection status is showing up now. And when I click on this protected icon, then I can see there are no sessions to scan and everything is compliant, and Microsoft authentication is required to interact with this agent. That means this one is basically compliant. And if we go into some other protection level status, for example, needs review, which would show up that how many messages have been blocked because of the compliance issue and what is the threat detection level, authentication or policies. So it would show up as per organization policy and content moderation. So authentication shows that is user authentication enforced. Content moderation shows that if responses meet content standards. So this all summary shows number of block messages across threat, policy violation, and moderation concerns. So this is really one of the most important feature for security and compliance for Copilot agents. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jayashree. It was really insightful. Thank you.